Hi guys, how are you doing? I'm Jordan. This is Vibe Check Tarot, I guess. I mean, I might change my name. Oh my god. But yeah, this is Jordan. The first card we have is the Nine of Cups. And do you know what I've been saying to myself all day long? I'm immensely satisfied. That is what this card means. And that's the first card that came out. That's what I've been saying all day long. So that's confirmation. We have Hierophant on the base. Wifey energy. Very sacred sea. This is one of my cards for like someone is heartbroken over you. It's just one of those cards. That's just the meaning that I give it. And like, ooh, but I just got a download. Like, maybe I feel like you're leveling up. So this isn't a bad thing at all. This is just like the past. So I feel like maybe in the past, or like you had a greater realization about like how grateful and satisfied you should feel in every single moment. Like your super consciousness, you are super consciousness, and your consciousness like up leveled, like again, like it's crazy. It's like, how can I get any better? Yeah, judgment. Oh my gosh, I split it on judgment. Exactly. Yeah, you made a decision. Renewal, absolution, obstacles conquered. Like, no shame, align. Yeah. I feel like you had a deeper realization of like how grateful you need to be every single second of every moment. Is that a way to say it? Like, yeah. Oh my gosh, Queen of Swords! Yeah. Truth, clarity, communicates directly in boundaries. I'm feeling like the truth and clarity, like vibes of that though. Like, yeah, you're realizing things, and like this is just the year of realizing things. Kylie, you know, Kylie Jenner might be significant. Capricorn energy, Leo energy. Yeah, I split it on Seven of Swords. So like, and what I heard immediately, where'd it go? Oh my gosh, there's a lot of really good cards I'm looking at. Where'd it go? I don't know. Oh, no, that's not it. Okay, I split it on Seven of Swords though, and what I was hearing is that like you noticed, you know, there's a Bible verse that talks about little foxes. They're these little sneaky little like devilish ideas, and like devil worship. Devil worship is honestly, and I was just watching a Nero knowledge video where he talked about fear. I think it's his like newest video, possibly, maybe, I don't know. But he was saying how fear is devil worship because you're putting your faith not in God. Like, there's only two options, fear or love. And so fear is like the most basic form of devil worship. That's basically how I don't know. Oh my god, I split it on the Empress. Yeah, you got options. Page of Wands is under that. Ooh. So you're co-creating with the universe. You're a very powerful manifester. You're bringing things into physical reality. The sun. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the sun. exactly. Okay, let's go. We have the Moon, the Hermit, the Devil, the Five of Swords, the Queen of Cups. Wow. The Moon and the Devil. So yeah, again with those like sneaky thoughts and like the obsession and yeah, not afraid too. It says like the Devil is also about not being afraid. It's like you have identified these little viruses, these little foxes. Like if we want to get into like the computer like technology type, yeah, you've identified these little limiting beliefs. Like I feel like you already did like the really big things, you know? It's like you did the really big obvious things and now you're like fine-tuning, I'm hearing, your consciousness, and like you're just awakening more and more, and like, but you're also going into flow state too. Blacking out because I'm enlightened. Big Sean, I love that line. Blacking out because I'm enlightened. Yeah, I love that. It's like you get into flow state and you kind of, you're like, what did I just do? What just happened? Because you get into this flow state and you're like having just such a blast, and like, yeah, you kind of like lose your sense of space and time, and like maybe you resonate with this. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. Hermit. I feel like you've been hidden for a while. With this Hermit, the Five of Swords, Queen of Cups. I feel like you have spent so much time alone. You've spent so many days, months, years, hours, weeks. And it felt like eternity, I'm hearing. It felt like eternity. You spent so much time in this like lower state of consciousness. And you were like all alone. And then you came out as like the Five of Swords and the Queen of Cups. You're still standing after a battle that would have broken others. And you still have like your heart intact, your soul intact, your sweetness intact. Wow, that goes together so well. And then this is your current energy, immense satisfaction, or that is what you are striving for. You want to be satisfied every single moment, immensely satisfied every single moment. You want to stay conscious and catch those little moments where you kind of dip, where you go into that like subconscious realm where you're not really You're getting so good at catching yourself when you fall. Catching yourself when you fall. Oh my gosh. I love that. And just snapping right back into this energy. Oh my god, 10 of Pentacles. So this is like your baseline. You have this like lasting legacy, prosperous family life. That is like your baseline. That's like the underlying energy, the underlying current. And I see like a city skyline. The world, you completed a cycle. Yeah, so I feel like you went through like a major shift. You went through a major shift. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands and the Fool. So You are very attractive to masculine energy right now. And another idea I'm hearing is that your own masculinity has been awakened. Your own masculine energy, your divine masculine energy has been awakened. And you're not afraid anymore. You're not afraid to take a chance anymore. You're steady, reliable, boss, bold, magnetic leader. I'm hearing business, like a great businessman, businesswoman. Like that energy is being attracted to you, but it's because you are the container of that energy as well. And it's just like running towards you because it's like a magnet. Like you attract what you are. Wow, what's on top? The Three of Swords. Yeah. That's what you're not attracting anymore. This heartbreak. Emotional release, grief, crying, heartbreak. But this energy might be significant. This might have like awakened you. It might have been like a powerful awakening to that like led to this. I'm hearing everything has served you up to this point. Okay, I want to get a clarifier on each of these cards. Each of these tarot cards. First, I want to get into these. I want to get into these to clarify each one. Open Heart. Open Heart Oracle cards. What did I just split it on? Divine Masculine. I just said, I was just talking about Divine Masculine energy. Now we have Breaking Point. Oh my gosh, Pride. Oh my gosh. I just dropped these on the floor. Past life, confusion, realizations. I said realizations. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay, I took a little break, but I want to get clarity on the Nine of Cups. Even though it was just confirmation, you know? Oh my god. Okay. We have one day. Someday, somewhere, another time. So you realized it's not someday, somewhere, another time. It's not one day. It's here and now. Satisfaction is here and now. You are everything that you desire to be now. Now. Not one day. You know? Yeah. You realize that that was an illusion. Like, it's not someday, it's now. I am what I desire to be now. The quote from Neville Goddard. You are everything that you desire to be. The only reason you don't see it is because you are refusing that fact. It's not exactly that. I'm paraphrasing. But yeah, satisfaction is here and now, and you can always tap into that energy. And then, okay, let's clarify the devil. Ooh, a lot. That's too many. Just one. Resistance. Oh my god. Sorrow. Resistance and sorrow. Secret admirer, suppressing and timid. Sorrow says loss, grief, depression. Secret admirer and the devil, that, and suppressing. There's a lot there. It's like, it brings me to the imagery of like the original devil card, where it's this man and woman that are chained, but they can easily get out of their chain. they can easily get out of their chains and be free. It's just like a resistance. That's all that it is. It's energy. Everything is energy and frequency. Secret admirer. And the devil is also about obsession. So I think you do have someone or multiple people that are obsessed with you. You have someone or multiple energies that are obsessed with you, and they're like, but suppressing and sorrow. I'm getting that they're not taking action. So you're leaving that behind, though. You're leaving wounded masculine energy completely behind. What's at the base? Trapped, stuck, tied down, captive, and then possibilities on top. Free-spirited, adventure, risks. Can we clarify the hermit? Ooh, what's that? Oh. Okay, we got a couple cards. Rejection and perspective. Rejection says abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. Perspective says better off, happiness, clear headspace. That's very interesting with the rejection card that it says irrational fear. Because, and that keeps coming up, this like fear energy. And I told you guys how I just like watched that video by Neuro Knowledge, and then it came through earlier too, like the devil, you're not afraid anymore, you have grit. That really keeps coming through. Yeah, but I feel like you've been rejected only by like wounded people that had irrational fears. And it might have like triggered this like abandonment wound. It might have really triggered an abandonment wound, but now you took the alone. This is clarifying the hermit. Now you have perspective with the like hermit energy that you went through. You have this bigger picture, and you realize that you're better off without these like toxic, draining energies. Like, you're much better off, and you're happier, and you're clear-headed, and like it took that hermit mode, that like hermit energy, and now you have a clearer perspective of like this like so-called rejection that you've faced. And we also have mistakes. That's very interesting. We have mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul, and spying on top, social network, information, and ways. What does that mean? Why does it say ways? Is it information ways? I don't know. But oh my gosh. I feel like people from your past are watching you. Wow. Like these lost souls. This definitely came through in the last reading. You've attracted so many lost souls on this journey of life. I'm hearing you were born a healer, and you were born... Ooh, and now I'm looking at this Knight of Pentacles page. This Knight of Pentacles card. Wow. And page, that has to do with youthful energy too. So yeah, I feel like you were born this like Knight of Pentacles, and you've been like so misunderstood. And when you are a high vibration, like, yes, you will attract things that are in vibrational resonance, but when you come across things that are not in vibrational resonance, that are more so serving as contrast, or you are supposed to be the mirror in that moment, yeah, you might have attracted, you know... And we have obscurity. I split it on obscurity. And there's a picture of the moon as well. Yeah, that is moon energy, because it's like the subconscious. Secrets, mysteries, concealing. Okay, but back to my point. Yeah, I feel like you just didn't have the language for it before, though, but you didn't realize exactly what was happening, because you were just like living your life, and like you were also young, and it's like it was all you ever knew. But you've always attracted a lot of like broken people that served as like a major contrast to who you really are. And you might have mirrored back a lot of behavior that like a lot of these broken people, what is the word I'm looking for, displayed in front of you. You might have mirrored back a lot of like that wounded energy. And not that you've never made a mistake, but because that was a mistake too. Like, you should always be yourself, but you've learned to literally be yourself and just stay in this energy and be who you are. That's who you are. You are this like very steady, healing, reliable, sweet person. And you've just like, I feel like you've observed a lot of different behaviors from, again, wounded people that made you feel like you had to be like that, or it like ignited your ego. I'm hearing, I don't know what that means. Ignited your ego. Wow. Yeah, ignited your ego. That sounds like a trigger. That's very, I like that wording. Yeah, but you've fallen back into, or you've risen more so into being who you really are, instead of kind of just taking on the personalities and behaviors of others. Wow. I feel like you really are not, you're not wearing a mask anymore. You're not just acting like everyone else anymore. Like, you've tapped into the true essence of who you are. And it's like knowledge that cannot be obtained through a book or anything outside of yourself. You are really like tapped into the divine, to infinity, to eternity, to love and light and peace and joy, patience, kindness, gentleness, self-control, the fruit of the spirit. You're really tapped into those things, and you were born a child of God, and really everyone was, but you were chosen to wake up to that fact. And everything up to this point has served you perfectly. There's another moon on this card too. Okay, let's get clarification on the moon, the subconscious energy. Whoa, foundation. And I heard the Bible verse, he established something before the beginning of time. There's some kind of Bible verse that says something like that. Foundation in the moon. And I'm thinking subconscious and consciousness, super consciousness. The moon is more so your subconscious. Your subconscious is subject to you. It was established. I love that word. Security. Maybe you realize that your subconscious isn't this like big bad boogeyman, and that it actually is subject to you, and that everything good, everything that's meant for you in this life has already been established. The family and the security and your foundation. Yeah, it's like this deeper. Can we get clarity on the Five of Swords? Broken. Oh my god, that's wild. Broken with the Five of Swords? Because the Five of Swords is about a battle that would have broken others. Still standing after a battle that would have broken others. And we have broken that came out. Shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. Maybe you really like broke someone. Maybe you really like, but it was not your intention. maybe you have really like, ooh, now I'm hearing you shattered someone's ego though, not their heart. I think you're like a walking tower moment again, and that came through last time. I think you shattered someone's ego, destroyed their ego. I mean, you didn't destroy it though, like... I think you've done that to many people, I'm hearing. Ooh. But they're like taking it as a heartbreak because they don't differentiate the Holy Spirit from the ego. A lot of people really don't. They have no idea. And A Course in Miracles is coming up, of course. That will really, I highly, highly recommend A Course of Miracles. Like listening to the audiobook on YouTube or reading it, whatever. I've been listening to it. It will shatter. It will shatter, you know, any kind of crazy constructs that the ego has made. If you're ready for it anyway. If you're ready for it. You might listen to it and it might sound like Chinese. If you're not ready for it. If you're not ready for the frequency. If you don't know, if you're not ready to let go of the ego and differentiate between the ego and the Holy Spirit and fear and love, you know, because a lot of people are very attached to the ego, and it's like they will create this whole story of you being the bad guy when you're literally like full of love and light. Like, what the heck? Okay, can we get Queen of Cups? Can we get confirmation on the Queen of Cups? Or not confirmation, I mean, whatever. Yeah, sure. Confirmation. That's too many. Clarification on the Queen of Cups. Wow, Divine Masculine really wants to come out. And we have longing. I feel like your soulmate is... Oh my gosh, we have clinging too! And that's going along with the Queen of Cups. Wow. Yang masculine energy. Wow. So you're in this space of like being very loving and open and feminine and in your feminine energy and very in touch with your emotions, but very calm, very in touch with like the depth of your emotions. Oh my god, spying again. An apology on top? What the heck? So this might be your apology. I heard apology from the universe. Apology from the universe. Because like, or maybe reward is more fitting. I feel like you've really been through so much, or it might even seem like that, but like, I feel like you have this very good attitude about it though. Like, you know that it all served you. But in reality, you really have been through so many lessons and you've learned so much, like, in such a short amount of time. Even though time doesn't exist. I have to always say that, but... I'm, like, feeling so happy right now. I don't know why. Like, I feel like my vibration raised, like, while I was doing this reading. Especially with this, like, that's just so exciting. It's the Queen of Cups and Divine Masculine. Like, I feel all, like, girly and, like, ooh, like a man, like a manly man. Like, just the idea of that honestly makes me melt, which is really weird because, like, I finally feel, like, good being single. Like, I used to go from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship. Like... And I probably still will. I've been single for like... I don't know. 3 or 4 months, I think. And I low-key am like ready. like for another one. But like, shoot. That just makes me feel like so good right now. Like that just makes me feel so giddy. Like, could you imagine a real masculine, like divine masculine, like not this like talk. A lot of men, I literally want to put men in quotes, like a lot of like men, like they have this toxic feminine energy. It's really weird. Like, shouldn't you at least have shouldn't you at least be like toxic masculine? Like, so many men have toxic feminine energy. It's like it's literally like such a turn off. And it's like, I'm just so excited for this like divine masculine. Like, oh my gosh, like an actual manly man, like that can match my divine masculine energy and just be the perfect fit for my divine feminine energy. Like, that just like, that'll be the cherry on top, because I'm already immensely satisfied. So that will just be the cherry on top, like, for real. Like, and it just makes me feel so happy. It would be the cherry on top. You're ready for the toppings. Okay, can we clarify the Knight of Pentacles? Ooh. Anything else want to come out? What is it? Second chance. Reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. With the Knight of Pentacles. Honestly, what I'm hearing is, the deeper message I'm hearing there is, yeah, this is you're like reconciling with yourself. You're reconciling with your own energy, your own divinity. It's like, and you're like making amends, and this is like the greatest opportunity of your life, and you're back into the essence. You're tapping into the essence of who you really are. And it's like your second chance. It's like your second chance at life. And it's like so exciting. Ecstasy! Ecstasy is at the base. Like, for real. Excitement, good time, chasing thrills. What's on top? Healing! Releasing, purifying, cleansing. Oh my gosh. Exactly. You're like really you're being the true essence of who you really are, and it feels like a second chance at life. It feels like the greatest opportunity of the world, and it felt like you would never get out of that. Like, beginnings. Beginnings. I split it on beginnings. Tried to. I also split it on beginnings. Try again, new direction, start over. That's like triple confirmation. Only you, devoted, attached, and crave? Oh my gosh. Your soulmate. You're attracting your soulmate. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is beautiful. You're like really tapped into the true essence of who you are. Seriously. And it's the greatest opportunity of your life. It's the greatest opportunity of your life, and you know it. Oh my gosh, I have chills all over my body. Can we clarify the King of Wands? Oh gosh. He's all over the place. Okay. Can we clarify the King of Wands? Ecstasy again? What the heck? Yeah. And only you again? What the heck? I literally just shuffled like 3 times. What the heck? How did we get these again? Oh my gosh, ecstasy and only you, devoted, attached, crave. What? Boss, bold, magnetic leader, too. What the heck? And clarity is under that? What's on top? Trapped. Stuck, tied down, captive. Open heart. Receptive, empathy, vulnerable. See, this is getting like 7 of Cups energy. Hello, like, we don't want that anymore. Like, F that, bro. Oh my gosh, I feel like you're attracting this divine masculine energy because you are embodying divine masculine energy and divine feminine energy. And you are just becoming so completely magnetic. You are completely magnetic to everything that you want. And like soulmates, like love and friendship wise. And yeah, you are just completely magnetic. That's like what the King of Wands is about. It's about being, you are so magnetic. You're magnetic to all of it though. You're magnetic to all of it. You might have to realize you're magnetic to the contrast as well as the things that you want. But you're really, you know, for the most part, you are, the contrast will be, I'm hearing, like such a small amount of what you perceive. You are really attracting like really beautiful, good things, like your soulmate, and like honestly just the feeling as well. You're attracting these amazing feelings. Oh shoot, I split it on curse. You might want to cleanse your space. You might be feeling called to cleanse your space, cleanse your energy, cleanse your auric field, get a cord cutting done, do self Reiki or get a Reiki session done, and just like take care of yourself, nourish yourself fast. I'm hearing this is very significant today. Honestly, I just have to say it, like you might have a lot of evil eye on you. You might have people literally doing actual spell work on you intentionally, but you might also have a lot of people that, because a lot of people don't even comprehend the power that they have, like the power that their belief has. Belief is witchcraft. Belief is a form of witchcraft. Like if you believe something about someone, you can start to manifest that. Like if someone's thinking very evil thoughts about you, that can manifest like for you. So I'm hearing spiritual hygiene, sage might be significant, and like eating herbs, a very cleansing diet, maybe go on a cleanse, a juice cleanse, activated charcoal, drink plenty of water, baths and showers, washing your hands with salt, just washing your hands, hand sanitizer, a lot of cleansing practices, a lot of water energy. So if you resonate with that, you might really want to do a lot of those practices, or whatever resonates with you, whatever makes you feel protected. Black crystals, clear crystals. Yeah, a lot of people might be really evil eyeing you, and you just might want to protect yourself against that energy, if you believe in that. Yeah. All right, can we get like a closing, something like a let's use this. Let's use this. Okay. With God, all things are possible. If you had faith, even as small as a mustard seed, you could say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it would move. That's also what the Neuro Knowledge video, like the Neuro Knowledge video literally brought this verse up. And he said that fear can create a mountain and faith can move that mountain. Okay? So don't do this devil worship where you're fearful, where you're like constantly fearful. Let's do this closing message really quick. Make time to work, rest, and play. We were filled with laughter and we sang for joy. Psalm 126:2. I love that. And then we have creativity. We, your angels, angelic messengers, are here to help unleash the endless creative potential that you possess. Listen to the whispers of love inside your heart as we communicate with you through feeling and emotion. Let go of fear and apprehension and express the endless source of creativity you possess. Have fun and allow the inner child within you to express your true essence. All is valid. That's hilarious. That goes with that. And we have celebration and victory, 39 and 40. So I feel like Yeah, you are totally in this energy of play. And, oh, mountains are very significant too. Climbing a mountain. And then I see this, like, amazing party. I feel like you have a wedding on the way too. Oh my gosh, like legit. Like legit. And then with God, all things are possible again. Wow. Period. Okay. Bathe in divinity. His coming is as brilliant as the sunrise. Hey, I love that. Okay, let's go. Bye.